Hi, Stitchers. This is Stitching to Connect Annie. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. I guess I'll put them on my head until I need them. It is February 1st. January, folks, 2026 is gone. We're February 1st, Sunday. It's a glorious day out. I went and got my mail. It was really nice and warm. I could just wear my sweater. I think it's 60 degrees out, which is, I know so many of you are digging out of snow, or hopefully you have all your power back and things are not so bad. But for us, we've had amazing weather. I think we had like 2 inches of snow 2 weeks ago. It's been crazy nice and warm. So again, if you're dealing with snow and ice and all of that, hunker down and stay warm. But here in Colorado, we are in a glorious phase. So I kind of like having snow and cold, and it's coming still because our snowiest months are March, April, traditionally. I mean, I know the weather has gotten kind of strange in the last 5 to 10 years, but we'll see. We'll see. And there's nothing we can do about it. So there you go. I think I said this is Stitching to Connect Annie. I have been doing this for about 5 years now. I kind of rolled over my anniversary date in the fall because if you know, you know, and I've been pretty transparent about it. I've had some strange and not totally strange, but to me, unusual health issues, but we're through that. I go in for blood test, I think next week or the week after, maybe. Have to look at my calendar and see how my iron levels are, because I completely depleted my iron because of bleeding ulcers. But healing has happened, and all I'm dealing with right now is my surgery on my hand, which I'm still dealing with. But really good news this week. I can wean myself off of this. I've been totally cleared for all activities. I can go swimming again. I'm excited. I'm going swimming tomorrow and probably Wednesday, just at our local rec center, and doing my exercises. And I love to swim. I just think it's one of the most relaxing, rejuvenating kind of activities I can do. And yeah, so a little bit of life up front, and a little bit more life at the end. But let's talk about stitching. I've done no stitching. I told you 2 weeks ago when I did my last floss tube that these next few weeks, or next few floss tubes, were going to be small WIPs. No, it's not small WIPs. Small WIP parades. So more of some winter and some whimsical stitching that wouldn't necessarily fit in any particular season. That's what I'm going to show you. And I have a stack of bags next to me that I'm going to go through and just kind of do that and show you what I have worked on in the last year or haven't touched in a while. Because I am filming on my iPad, I won't be showing you all hard copy. I don't always have hard copies of the patterns and the charts, but I think you'll get the gist of things. So I'm going to do that for this one. I'll talk about plans at when I'm done with that, and then we'll add a little more life to it, and we'll call it a day. So it could be about an hour long, I'm thinking. But so I hope this is recording with a good sound, because I had to adjust my sound. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't getting good sound. So I'm hopefully that's not the case anymore. As I go and I find beautiful bags that I want to share with you, which this is one. This is a beautiful bag. My friend Holly, who I have gone to a memorabilia retreat and several other retreats. I'm just showing you the bag because I have not worked on this yet. I'll show you what I'm going to work on because it is lovely. And I have everything for it. I just haven't started it. This might be a new start this month. In fact, I may take this. So I will throw little plans in right now. I am going up to Colorado Springs. Pardon me. Oh my God. I'm going up to Colorado Springs in 1 week's time. I'll be up there Friday through Sunday. And at a retreat. And so it's nice. It's only an hour up the road for me. My husband's going to take me and drop me off and then pick me up on Sunday. And it's what are they calling it? A royal retreat. It's with the Samplers Guild of the Rocky Mountains. I think that's the name of the group. What I'm most excited about is Janine from Blue Flower is going to be there. She's one of my favorite designers. I'm going to take one of my favorite charts and have her sign it. So she is definitely designing a chart for us for the retreat. Then there's 2 other designers, I believe. So I don't usually go when there's designers and they're paying designers because it's a little bit of a hefty price, but I don't have to fly. And I only need to stay the 2 nights at the hotel. So and they're giving us all our meals. I think even lunch. I think it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is a lot of savings too. So I'm very excited. Right now, I don't know a soul that's going. So sometimes it's fun because when you go to retreats, other people that you do know show up, which is fun. And I'm thinking that might happen because she did say, I got in kind of under the wire. I didn't really expect to be able to do it, but when I saw it was in Colorado Springs so close, I went, I'm going to shoot her an email and just see. And I was able to get in. She had a couple of spots left. And what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was my train of thought? Choo choo. The train left the building. I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't remember. So anyway, but the gist of it is I'll be going for the weekend, Friday through Sunday back. They finish at like noon on Sunday. So yeah, that's exciting. And I know what I was thinking. It's a sampler guild. So samplers are not always at the top of my list, but I have a couple, and I even have a couple to show you. But I got this because I think it's so beautiful. It is G. Leger, I think you say it that way, 1898. And it's reflects, I don't know, I'm not French. I don't know how to speak French. My daughter and my son speak it fluently because they had it in college and spent immersion time in Europe after college or during college. But I think it's so beautiful. And I think I got this last year for my birthday, and I haven't started it, but I'd really like to start it, and that would be a fun thing to start. It's a big piece. It's, wow. Is it that big? That can't be right. I'm not sure. It says, it doesn't have it in inches. It says 307 points times 240 points. I don't know what the points mean. I don't know if that means stitches. It probably does. So she's a biggie. She's a big girl. I know several floss tubers have shown this. So I ended up getting a fat half. And I got this kind of smoky blue gray, which they called for, again, it's in French. did I know to order this? I don't know. I may have listened to the other floss tubers and got hints. But, yeah, not sure. The color on it is kind of a smoky blue-gray, if you look at the background. So, that's what I got. And I got a half yard. That's a big piece. So I'll do some measurements. I'll try to figure it out. I'll look back on those other floss tubers and see how they approached it. But I have that, and then it is in silks. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful silks. Like I said, got that from my birthday. I went to I actually got these silks at a needlepoint store here in Denver, which I discovered. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Do I have any more information? I might go back to the needlepoint store and see what they can tell me. So what did I get? Yeah, I spent $135 on my silks. So, but there are quite a few. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, and some of them there's 2 of them. Wow, I did not realize everything on this is in French. I must have gotten some information in the last year and the previous year about how to order that, so that I knew what I was getting. But my beautiful project in my beautiful bag, and I think I might try. Okay, let's talk reality here. Haven't stitched since my surgery, which was 6 weeks ago. Surgeon is super happy with my progress. PT is super happy with my progress. He even said, if I could get patients at her age that has worked as hard as she did to regain her movement and have done her PT so diligently, I would be a happy surgeon. He told my PT gal that. I thought that was pretty impressive. Yeah, I have. But you have to realize I've done nothing else. But every 3 to 4 hours, done my exercises, done my scar massage for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks. I didn't start my PT and massage till 2 weeks after my surgery. So for 4 weeks, I haven't done anything else. Okay, this one I don't have a picture of. And I can tell you what it is. It's the Dark Queen of the Earth. It's Autumn Lane Stitchery's Dark Queen of the Earth. And if I wasn't doing this on my iPad, I could show you. Sorry, I had a bloody nose this morning. I could show you more of what it looks like. But you can look it up if you want to. I've done that much on her. She has a really pretty dress. She's one, so I think I showed you last time, Dark Queen of the Sea. Is that right? Yeah, Dark Queen of the Sea, mermaid, beautiful, has a tentacle bottom kind of on her. This one has a lot of it's basically, she's a dark queen of the earth, but she's like a forest creature. She has, wooden look to her face, her arms, but she's beautiful. So yes, I would like to get back to that. This is my bag. I have a black kitty. If you have seen me show my black kitty, this is is it the bag stitcher? No, the 805 stitcher. She does really lovely bags. Most of my I have ordered a few on Etsy, but most of my bags are when I go to retreats. And first of all, I like to support small businesses, small craft businesses, and bag makers are one of those. So sometimes I will order them on Etsy too. I may have ordered this on Etsy. I don't think 805's been to any of my retreats, but I love that. Paint splotches, just like a black kitty would do. Get in it all. Yeah. I'm rambling a bit. That's okay. This one is another bag I love. Flamingos. I love flamingos. This is a Judy project bag. Okay, that's all summer. That's summer. I do have something that's not summer, right? Oh, yeah, I do. This. But where's my pattern? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this one, I definitely, and this may be my celebrating 2026. What is it? It's not a bicentennial. A bicentennial. It's a, I can't remember what they're calling it now. The 250th anniversary of our country. Which, not to be political, I'm not too thrilled with our country right now, but that's another story. The one I'm doing is Liberty Games. And I would like to chart, and there may be some spaces here and there where I can chart, 1776 to 2026. This is going to be, and still is going to be, a gift for my son-in-law. His birthday, excuse me, is on Valentine's Day. It will not be done on Valentine's Day, but this is how much I've done. So I've done Liberty, I've done, I'm sorry, where's the house? Liberty, in Congress, and the Philadelphia. It's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. I've seen it, one of my friends that I met at StitchCon, I think it must have been the second year I went. 2022, maybe, or 3. I can't remember. I haven't been for a couple of years. And they all want me to come back this year, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to. Well, I haven't signed up for it, so it's probably not going to happen. I could probably get on a wait list and maybe get in. But June is Beatrice's birthday month. And 2 trips in 1 month is a little bit more than I want to do right now. My husband is fully retired and is still kind of looking here and there for projects that he can get paid for, but we are living on a pension now, so that's been different for us in the 24 years we've been married. So, which I'm so glad for him. But we need to watch our travel dollars, and because Beatrice comes first. She'll be 2 years old the 24th of June. And we were at her Robert went there with me, but he left and I was there for her first birthday. So that was super fun. This is a beautiful bag. And I got this when I went to the Chatelaine retreat in July. This is the pattern chart we received. Who did this? Lila Tenek. I don't know if she just likes to be called Lila Eck or Lila Tenek. Anyway, she designed it. It's gorgeous. I have not worked on it since I got home in July. Yes. I have not done a lot on it. I have only done this much. I've done the square that the the start of the square where the fish are. I love my fabric. I'm super pleased with the fabric I chose to do it on. It's a Bestitch Me fabric, I know that. I'm pretty sure it's Bestitch Me fabric. So that's how much I've done, which is, as you can see, where the fish are, that blue, that's how much I've done. So I'll get back to this. It probably won't be till summer or late spring. But I do love that. And then the other piece I worked on, so we also were doing learning. I don't have a picture of this, I don't think. No, I don't. We were learning specialty stitches. Couldn't think of what you called it for the moment. And I started this. See all those pink stitches? Those are, and the purple too. The purple are eyelet. Yeah, they're all eyelets. And I could easily finish this in a month. If I buckled down and worked on it, I could finish this in a month. And it is lovely, and I would like to finish it. Because the other one likely is going to take a while. That one wouldn't take that long, and then I'd have a piece that I could do something with. As you all know, I am not a great finisher, partly because of my hands, and hopefully when this heals to the point of mobility that I want, I'll be able to work on finishing. It's just been too hard. My hand is just not cooperated. So yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. I have spoken to several of my stitching friends, several floss tubers, and I've got some names of some finishers, and I may reach out and see if I could send my pieces to them. Not ones to frame. I can take those in to a Michael's or whatever, or small frames, or I can do hoops. I can finish things into hoops and things like that. That's not too difficult. And in the past, when I've done smalls exchanges at retreats and etc., I've finished things into small hoops and finished the back, and it's worked perfectly. So, and I can finish my ornaments usually. I can just slap some sticky felt on the back of them. But anything that has a lot of grabbing or pinching or whatever to stretch or whatever, haven't been able to do that. Maybe I will be able to now, who knows. But okay, here's something I may restart. I've worked on this very sparingly. I really like, this is a Kathy Barrick. It's called a miniature Quaker sampler. I really like this is a sampler. I could restart. This would be a super simple Quaker sampler to take next weekend, but let's see. That's it. It's called a miniature Quaker sampler. And the fun thing, and I'm not even sure you can tell, it says Ann Smith work 1833. And that is why Ann Smith's work 1883. That's what drew me to it. When I saw that, I thought, what is the background of that? She didn't give a lot of detail to it, but it has my name on it. So I'll show you what I've done so far. And it's partly the fabric, because it is this was released at Harvest Market 2017 is when it was released. It's not when I got it, because I didn't start stitching till 2020. 20 or stitching again. But, and I don't know why I knew that. I wrote it down. What is this? It is supposed to be on it doesn't say the count. How can that be? I have the whole pattern. I believed I had the whole pattern. Anyway, it's right now, I love this fabric, but I don't love working on it. This is how much I've done, because I thought what I would do is brighten it up and use some brighter greens, and because you can't see the words, and I don't know, I just didn't like the colorization of it. It has to be 28 or 32. I don't know what possessed me. It is I know it's an Atomic Ranch. Oh, 28 count. It's 28. I do love it, and I love the fabric, and it's perfect for what I had envisioned in my head. I just can't. And my stitches look good. It's just so hard for me to stitch on 28 count. Where's my, oh yeah, here's my, and I'm doing not called for. I'm doing things that are different than what's called for. But one of the things I love the most is I'm using a forbidden fiber for that green, which is what those leaves are. And I do like it. I can't decide. If you want to shoot me a text or a comment and let me know what you think. Knowing me. So these are Color and Cotton, Classic Color Works, Weeks Dye Works, Angel Hair, okay, and another Weeks Dye Works, and oh, look at that. I bet I got that from Sonia. Maybe. No, I couldn't. Maybe I did. What does it say? Mount Rushmore's natural beauty was unprecedented before it was carved. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of it before it was carved. And there's the carving. I'm wondering if Sonia's from South Dakota. Sonia is my stitching buddy. Again, she and Holly and I went to Mirabilia retreat together, and then we've been to all of the Black Needle Society camp retreats, and going again in summer. So Sonia was even in Denver this weekend, and I didn't get to see her because she was at a conference and was so busy we couldn't manage to get our schedules together. But I'll see her. I told her I'll see you in August, first weekend of August. So yeah. Wow, am I squirreling a lot? Anyway, I really like that pattern. Oh, I can't decide what I'm gonna do. I just can't decide if I would finish it, if I'm gonna finish it. That's all the WIPs I have in that. I have some very fun charts in there, and this is a beautiful bag. This was a first year of our Black Needle Society camp. Isn't that beautiful? It's one of their vinyl bags. It's just so pretty. They do the best bags. This is another favorite bag. I love this bag. It's a kitty bag. And it even has what's it called? Yeah, right there. See that? It says Bombay. That's what my kitty is. I mean, they tell me that she's not because they're so rare and they're so expensive and blah, blah, blah. And I got her as a baby kitten. I got her when she was 4 weeks old at a rescue place. But she acts like a Bombay and she looks like a Bombay. So I call her my Bombay kitty. Okay, the only thing I had to show you from this bag is, and I barely started it, so it's hardly even worth a mention, but, ooh, that's good. There's some beads in here I've been looking for. Wow. Oh. Oh, no, that's part of this. Never mind. I was thinking of something else, but it's not. Is horses, or as Beatrice calls them, nenes. It's a Mill Hill. I had intended to do this one for my older granddaughter, who is 20 now. I don't remember when I got this or when I started it, but I do love it. And they're called Moroccan mares, and I think I got it the summer they went to Morocco. So, and I can't even remember if they dealt with horses or not, but I thought it was really cool. Have I done anything on it? Barely. And this is a rare, what did I do? Okay. Oh, here it is. This is a rare event for, or a rare occurrence of Mill Hill using fabric. I just barely got started on one horse. It's in the middle. I think it's that middle horse because it looks like a dapple gray horse. I think that's it. That's all I've gotten done. But the colors are pretty. You know, I love a Mill Hill because they're on the smallish side. And that would be a fun one to just get done for her and give to her because, you know, she's a junior in college. Right now she's in Spain. She's doing her junior semester junior A semester in Spain. And she's loving it. She has a wonderful host family. And hey, Josie, if you're watching, I don't know if she always watches. She watches mine sometimes, but I don't know if she watches all of her Grammys. YouTubes is the word I wanted. I look in these and I see various and sundry things I didn't know I still had. I do need to look and see if those beads go with that. I didn't know that had beads. No, it has beads. Yeah, those beads go with that. So, found a bag of beads and I wasn't sure if they went with that or something else. So, again, whimsical and doesn't really fit in a season particularly, but a fun WIP. This one you've seen and you will see again and again until I get it done. This is Beatrice's birth piece. I am not as far as I'd like to be. I don't think I can show you. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Is this even? Wow, this doesn't even make sense. Oh, sure does, because her threads are in here. No worries. I'm just fumbling along. This is her birth piece that I have been working on since she was born, and I hope to get done for her second birthday. I'm not putting her, I'm just putting her name and what her name means. This is a oh boy, Stitch Rovia design, I believe. They live in Seattle. They have some Arctic animals like they don't have polar bears, but they have seals and there's a whale down below. So they have those animals, and I thought the color was super pretty. I'm gonna put. I got some kind of stain on that. I got to see if I can stain remove that stain. We'll see. I'm going to put Beatrice across the top and Bringer of Joy from the sides down and up, because that's what her name is, and that's what she does. She brings joy. That little girl is such a happy baby. They lucked out so much. Not lucked, but are raising a beautiful, happy baby. She's just got the best happy attitude and joyful. She's just joyful, and she's good. She's a good baby. She slept through the night at a reasonable. She's a good eater. She just is amazing, and she's coming in 3 weeks' time. Okay, this is another favorite bag of mine. It's a Betty Boop bag, and if you see the inside, it's got Betty Boop little jobby doos. This is a Lake Wind Studio. I think I did order this on Etsy. Etsy has great bags. I think I did order this. Do I have a... I do. I have a... I can't even show you a picture of it. I do have a WIP in here. Again, doesn't really fit in a season. I think it was kind of like a Valentine's Day deal. Oh boy, it's called Really Friends. Where's the picture? Oh, there it is. You might find it. It's not a great picture because it's so tilted. But that's the picture. It's kind of Valentine-ish. Says, there is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends, which I feel very strongly about. Where she got that? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a specific quote from Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey. I guess there's a movie adaptation. So for all of you Jane Austen fans, which I've read several of her books way back in the day, maybe even for college. Yeah, this is a fun one. I love the fabric I chose. I don't remember when I started this. It's been a good long while. I think maybe 2022. That's how much I've done. I've done part of the castle, or I've done the castle. I'm done with the castle, I believe. Am I done with the castle? I am. I'm done with the castle. Done with the castle, and I've moved up to the words. And that's how much I have done. And it's on a kind of a bluish, grayish, has some pink in it. It's really lovely fabric. I would like to get this done. And this would be a good sampler project to go with me next weekend, too. I'm going to set that aside. It's done, I said, by Heartstring Samplery. And it has a sampler finish, or a samplery feel to it. I'm going to set that aside in the maybe take next weekend pile. This is a true sampler. This is called The River, and it's a modern folk embroidery piece. It was in a Black Needle Society box of some type, or project of some type, I believe, almost positive. It uses, so it was designed by Jacob de Graaf of modern folk embroidery fame. I don't want to say it wrong. Is he Norwegian or Amsterdam? I think he's from Amsterdam. That's where I want to say he's from. He does amazing samplers. He works a lot with Evertote, which, if you know about Evertote, they're the ones who do Stitch North retreats, which I'm doing in May for my birthday weekend. I'm super excited about going up to Canada. As I told my bestie on the phone today, I hope they let me in. being an American. They're great gals. I love the gals. I've gone to 2. I didn't go last year, but I went the 2 prior years before that. And I'm going this year again, and we're a bunch of us, I think all of us except one gal. She's having some health back problems that she's struggling with. I don't know why that lady was looking up at my window. No idea. It's okay. I don't know her. She had a little girl with her. That's the pattern. It says, the river that flows in you also flows in me. I'm definitely taking that this weekend because if I do stitch, super easy one to stitch. These are forbidden fibers. I think they're forbidden Fiber Co's fibers. Pretty sure. But variegated. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah. Don't know why that is on there. It's a hockey thing. It's from Canada. Okay, whatever. I don't know. This is how much I've done. And this would be a great one to take, get on my Q-snap and work on it because don't have to change threads. Very straightforward. It's a sampler. And I do like it. And I would love to have this on my wall. I think it's on a beautiful, I don't know if they gave us our fabric or not. I think they did, because I think I've seen other folks do it, because I know it was a Black Needle Society piece that he collaborated with them. And it came out in, there is a 2021. So I've had this 5 years. Yeah, I need to finish this if I can this year. It would be a great finish. And I would definitely send that out to be framed. Because it is, love it. So that's going in the piece to go to Colorado Springs. Oh, wow, it's been 42 minutes. It's going to be longer than an hour. But that's okay. Oh, this is one I have to decide on too. I want to do it. We've talked about this before, folks. This is a Long Dog sampler. I don't have I think I printed something. I'm not sure if it's on the printer or not. I don't want to go get it. I'm using Oxide Mississauga's silk. I cut it up and I cut them a little too short. I don't know what I was thinking. I cut them too short. I'd never use that short because they're variegated. I am using 2/1, I believe. This is on 18 count, I'm almost positive. But it's the one with the chess. It's called It's Your Move, I think. Chess pieces. And what I did was I started being very precious about colors. I need to just put these on my needle and go. And quit trying to, like I made the monkeys golden, which there are golden monkeys. But this is all a castle down here. And then I tried to, do the vines and stuff in greens. And yeah, if I don't change that approach, I will never finish this. I just need to put it on my needle and go. And whatever variegation happens, happens. That's my dilemma right now. And I don't want to start over. I could start over. I could flip this and start in the bottom corner. I think, I don't know. No, I don't know if I'd have enough fabric. I have to evaluate that. I could start that over and just, like I said, put the variegated floss on my needles and go. But that is a project that has to be thought about. This is This is a Charlotte product because we lost the puppy. This was my son and daughter-in-law's first baby, first dog, Magnus. And he looked just like that. Huge dog, over 100 pounds or 100. He has a sister now. He passed away at like, I think he was like 5 or 6. He was so young, and he had seizures, and they just couldn't get the right treatments for him, and that was heartbreaking. That was a year and a half before they started trying for Beatrice. He is beautiful, and I'm doing so he's going to be a memorial piece. I think they want that now that he's been gone as long as he has, and they have Nalu. Nalu he is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever, and so is Nalu. But Nalu's a girl, and she's much smaller. She's probably, I think she'll get to be 60 or 70 pounds. He was a big dog, but just the best dog. Just the best animal, and that's him so far. And this is cool. I do like these animal patterns. It's getting super warm in here. And I've got the door open, but the sun comes shining through. This is what? Awesome Pattern Studio. If you want to look at animals, wow, that's so blurry. If you want to look at animal patterns, go to Awesome Pattern Studio. I think it's on Etsy. I'm pretty sure I got this on Etsy. They have cats and all breeds of dogs. And that's where I got him. He's a beauty. And he's super easy to stitch because he's symmetrical. You know, one side is the same as the other. So if you split him down the middle, one side you can stitch, you know, mirrored. You can do mirrored stitching. Magnus, I miss him. He was a good dogger. But Nalu's a great dogger too, and she's still a young dog. She won't be, I think she'll be 2. They got her like 3 months before they had Beatrice, so I think she's 2 this spring. I'm thinking that. But she's been spayed now. Spayed. This is a fun bag too. Kitties. She's been spayed, and she's a much calmer dog. She was a little cray-cray for a while. But she still knocks her down. Beatrice has been walking about a month now. She was a late walker. But she still knocks her down a little bit, but Beatrice is fine. She gets up and goes. So this is all Halloween. And I'm pretty sure I showed that to you. So I won't show you that one. This is all Mirabilia. I just have like 3 more. 3 more. I will make it it won't make it within an hour. This is, I don't have it. Do I have? No, I just have do I have a picture? No. I just have the chart, but I can kind of sort of tell what she is. This is a Mirabilia queen that we got at the Mirabilia retreat. Why I started her in that spot, and I have all this extra fabric, but I could do something with the sides. That's her dress. She's beautiful. Oh, she's free. She's free on the website, so I can show her to you. There she is. If you go to Queens or Mirabilia or Queen City, she's free. She's Princess Charlotte. So I'm going to do her in dark, in a dark complexion. So this is pretty. She's got white gloves on, and she's holding a needle and a white glove to hold her stitching. Is that right? Yes. And then it says 2023 Queen of Queen City, Mirabilia. It's when Nora Corbett was there. It was a oh, it was such a great weekend. And I had my Stitchy buddies, Holly and Sonia, with me, and then another really good friend that lives in California, stitching friend that lives in California that I've met was there too. It was just so funny because I was approaching a line of subtype and she was looking down at her phone and I just went, "Is it you?" And she goes, "It is." And we had a great reunion and she sat at our table because she didn't know anybody else. And we enfolded her into our group, and it was a great weekend. Such a great weekend. They had Nora back this last fall for their retreat. I didn't go because, I mean, I would have gone if somebody paid for it. But having been and, oh my goodness, just enjoying her for the first time, it was been kind of like, it couldn't have been any better. I couldn't have enjoyed it more. So I have a couple other mirrors that I've worked on that I will keep working on. I've got two. Oh yeah. I've got two. I think I have two here that I stitched on. I have a number of other ones and beads and all of that. Yeah, I have a witch and I have. So this is Taurus. I'm a Taurus. May 3rd is my birthday. I don't have my emeralds on. My wedding rings are, and my other emerald I wear all the time. Wow, the light in here is cray-cray. Anyway, she's beautiful. No one can do a face like Nora, can chart a face like Nora. That's how much I've done on her, and she's got a face. She's got lots of fun beads. She's beautiful. I did her on this pistachio green. I think it's 16 count. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Oh, wow. And I see her face. I really want to work on her. And then the other one, which I won this pattern at, that retreat. I won this, and it was an out of print pattern, and I won it. Is this one? She's the South Seas Mermaid. Her copyright was 2006, so she's not in print anymore. I don't know how in the third market out there you can get her or not, but I've done this much of her. Got a good start on her, but maybe, yeah, I haven't put beads in, but I've done some Kreinik on her. I apologize for the light in here. I'm going to take 1 minute and close this. I'll be right back. Wow, I don't know if that'll be enough light to see, but that light was nuts. I think it will be. It feels better. I should have started with that closed. This feels a lot better. There she is. And she is here. Oh, pardon me. So I've done her fins over here, like, still glary, but it's better. Here. She is beautiful. I love her face on this one too, if you can see it. It's a little blurry, but it's beautiful. It's, like I said, no one can chart faces like Nora can. She does beautiful faces. I have a number of her patterns. I'm going to try and keep this under an hour, or I would pull them out. But I haven't started them yet. So I have 3 mirrors to work on. Is that the only 3 I have? I think so. I do love Mira. And she's as delightful in person as she is in her designs. She's a very, very kind gracious lady, you know, down to earth, sign your pattern, chat with you, just make you feel like I made this for you and a lot of other people. So love that. 2 more I have here. Oh, I have another mirror sitting right here looking at me. My very first mirror. I'll show her to you in a minute. I don't have her face done, but this is, and I know Pam of Stiff and Pam has worked on this. And I do want to get back to this. This is Treasure Island. It is a the name of the company just left me, and it's one I can't always remember, so it's not surprising. But yeah, that's how much I've done of it. I do like it. I love the fabric I have for it. It's like a sand. I think it's a Bestitch Me. And I pulled my own threads. Wow, I can't remember. I can't remember the name of that. Pulled my own threads. Oh, I should be able to, maybe on this. It will say owl, something with an owl on it. And it's Russian. So it's hard. You can't get the kits right now, I don't think. You might be able to get them through Etsy, but I'm not sure about that. But I have one of their other ones. I have the cat, and then that's a Russian. It's a Russian folklore cat, and then I have Treasure Island. Owl something. Can't remember the name of it. It's okay. And then my last one to show you is a Mirabilia. And she's beautiful, and she's my first, and I think I started her in 2020 or 2021. Maybe it was beginning of 2021. Oh boy, I got a thread in my zipper here. I'm just using a plastic. Her picture is really beat up because she's been stored in vinyl, but you'll get the general gist of her, but she's beat up. At the Met. Again, gorgeous beads, and I've seen this in person done. What is that? Is that a thread? It's a thread on her. There we go. I have done, and this I'm doing in 14 count, so she's a big one. But this is when I first started stitching. There she is. She is beautiful. I don't think I touched her last year. I'm definitely going to work on her this year. So I want to get her done. I am not an opera girl, but I am a Broadway musical girl. And I thought, yeah, it's close enough. I'd dress up like that to go to a Broadway musical back in the 30s. That's what she looks like. And this, oh, I have the whole pattern, but I don't know if I can tell when it was copyrighted. I know you can get this still. I know you can get this, I'm almost positive you can get this on, yeah, this is 14 count milk chocolate Ada. Oh, it's covering the, $2014 was the copyright on it. Put that over there. Yeah. She's gorge. She's on the old, she's on the big, huge chart. But what I do is I take a picture of the chart. I import it into my, oh gosh, why are the words gone today? The words are gone today, folks. PDF Expert is what I use as my digital platform that I stitch off of. She's really pretty. I definitely will work on her this year. I want to work on her, and I want to work on my mermaid. I should finish my queen. That would be good. And that's all I have for my stitching. So, I don't know if I mentioned Beatrice and either her mom and dad or just her dad, because I FaceTimed with them yesterday, and they have some commitments and some health appointments, etc., during February. And so they were going to come not next week, but the weekend during President's Day weekend, and that's not going to work out. So it might be just him and Beatrice coming the very end of February. But I'm going to get to see her and her little cheeky cheeks. She's a cutie pie. Let me show you her most recent photo if I can. Photos, yes. Oh, this one's a great one. So she refuses to get in her high chair unless she can have all her stuffies with her. And I told her that Grammy has a lot of stuffies. I've collected stuffed animals over my retirement years. Robert, my husband, will bring me something special for a holiday or whatever. I have 2 otters that kiss, which is fun. They have magnets, and then you push the button and they make otter sounds. I think she's going to love that one. I have a pink kitty cat that I have a picture of my oldest granddaughter holding, which I want to get a picture of her holding Pinky. She's pink, and Josie named her Pinky. And if Beatrice loves Pinky as much as Josie loved Pinky, that would be super fun. And I have what I have. Oh, I have a flamingo. I have otters. I have bears. I have bunnies. I have kitties. And she gets to meet Sierra, our black kitty cat. So she's never, I don't know for positive. Pardon me. I don't know for positive, but I'm not sure she's ever met a kitty in person. So we'll see how she does with Sierra. I'll probably have Robert hold the kitty cat so that Beatrice can pet her. And I don't think Sierra's never been aggressive, but she's never been around a 18-month-old either. So we'll see. Yeah, looking forward to all the fun baby things. So that, my hand is in good shape, working on that very diligently. So you can see the scars there on those 2 fingers. Not even hardly see them on that one, but this one you can really see them still. Not bad for 6 weeks out. I think that's it. Hopefully I will have some more stitching to share next time, some actually that I've actually stitched. But I will do a recap of the retreat I'm going to next weekend, which will be fun. So wherever you are, however you can, enjoy your life, enjoy stitching, keep connecting. I think it's so important that we connect, whether it be with our stitching friends or just our friends or our relatives or whoever you can connect with. It's so important to have a human connection. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.